Ellensworth, a village shrouded in mist and mystery, nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering woods, it existed outside the flow of time. Days lingered like dreams and years drifted by like autumn leaves. The village held its secrets close, whispering tales of forgotten magic and the strange passage of time. The villagers spoke in hushed tones of Edwin Thorne, the clockmaker. He resided in a crooked shop at the edge of town. The shop, with its leaning walls and dusty windows, seemed as ancient as time itself. Some said Edwin Thorne could mend more than just broken clocks. They said he could mend broken souls, but at a price few were willing to pay. Edwin Thorne was a man of quiet wisdom and haunted eyes. His face was a tapestry of wrinkles, each line etched by the passage of time. He moved with a measured grace, his hands gnarled but steady. His shop was a symphony of ticking clocks, their rhythmic chorus, a constant reminder of time's relentless march. Edwin possessed a unique gift. He could repair broken timepieces, not with gears and springs, but with memories. He believed that every moment held a unique resonance, a vibration that echoed through time. When he repaired a clock, he infused it with a fragment of a memory, breathing new life into the stilled hands. One crisp autumn afternoon, a young girl named Liora arrived at Edwin's shop. Her eyes, wide with worry, held the weight of a burden far beyond her years. She carried a small, ornate hourglass, its glass cracked and its sands still. This hourglass was her most treasured possession, a gift from her late mother. "Can you fix it?" Liora asked, her voice barely a whisper. Edwin studied the hourglass, his long, slender fingers tracing the delicate carvings on its surface. He sensed a profound power within, a whisper of forgotten magic. He looked at Liora, his gaze piercing yet kind. "Every broken thing can be mended, child," he said, his voice a low rumble, "but the price is steep." Liora's brow furrowed. "What price?" she asked tentatively. Edwin explained his unusual trade. He repaired timepieces in exchange for memories. Not just any memories, but significant ones. Memories that held deep meaning, that shaped a life, that resonated with the essence of time itself. He told her that memories, like time, were precious and finite. To part with them was to alter the fabric of one's being. Liora listened intently, her apprehension battling with her determination to mend her mother's hourglass. She knew instinctively that this hourglass held more than just sand and glass. It held a piece of her mother, a link to her past, and perhaps even a key to her future. Days turned into weeks as Liora grappled with her decision. She visited Edwin's shop daily, drawn to the mesmerizing rhythm of the clocks and the enigmatic aura of the clockmaker. He shared with her his vast knowledge of time, revealing its mysteries and paradoxes. He spoke of the delicate balance between past, present, and future, and of the profound responsibility that came with wielding the power of time. It was then that Edwin revealed the truth about Liora's heritage. He recognized the hourglass. He knew its maker. It was an ancient artifact passed down through generations of timekeepers, those tasked with safeguarding the flow of time. And Liora, he revealed, was the last of their lineage. The revelation shook Liora to her core, awakening a dormant power within her. She understood now why the hourglass called to her, why she felt such a deep connection to the ebb and flow of time. With a heavy heart, she agreed to Edwin's price. She would trade her most cherished memory of her mother for the restoration of the hourglass. And so, in the dimly lit shop, surrounded by the incessant ticking of clocks, the exchange took place. Liora closed her eyes, and a single tear traced a path down her cheek as she relinquished the memory. Edwin accepted it with reverence, feeling its weight, its bittersweet joy, its profound love. As Edwin worked on the hourglass, a strange energy filled the shop. The air crackled with unseen forces, and the clocks seemed to tick in unison with Liora's beating heart. He meticulously repaired the cracked glass, his touch imbued with a newfound purpose. And as he poured the last grains of sand back into the hourglass, a blinding light erupted, engulfing both him and Liora. When the light subsided, they found themselves unchanged, yet irrevocably altered. Liora held the hourglass, now whole and pulsing with a soft inner light. She could feel the flow of time within it, the delicate dance of moments slipping through her grasp. Edwin watched her, a sense of peace settling over him, a lifetime of solitude fading away. The memory Liora had relinquished was not gone, she realized. It was woven into the very fabric of the hourglass, its essence preserved for eternity. And in its place she held a new understanding of her legacy, a deep connection to the timeless lineage of the Timekeepers. Edwin too felt a shift within himself. The memory he had received, the echo of Liora's love for her mother, had filled the void within him, chasing away the shadows of his past. He was no longer bound by the memories he had collected. He was free to embrace the present moment, to cherish the time he had left. He realized that true wealth lay not in hoarding memories, but in sharing them, in allowing them to flow freely through time, touching the lives of others. As Liora stepped out of the shop, the hourglass radiating warmth in her hands, she looked back at the old clockmaker, a silent promise passing between them. She would honor her heritage, safeguarding the flow of time, ensuring that every moment, every memory found its place in the grand tapestry of existence. And Edwin, he continued his work, mending broken clocks and broken souls. But now he no longer asked for payment. He gave freely of himself, sharing his wisdom, his stories, his laughter. Because he had learned that the true measure of time was not in years or days, but in the moments that mattered, the moments that connected us, the moments that echoed through eternity.